but a friendship's built on trust, and that's something you never do. Well, who knows, maybe tomorrow we can share each other's sorrow and compare our graveside manner as we wave our lonely banners. If you ever think of me, I'll be thinking of you. If you decide to change your view, I'm thinking of you. You can walk away from loneliness anytime you choose.
And you're the sort of person that hasn't anything to lose.
But who cares, maybe tomorrow you could lead and I could follow. So walk where angels fear to tread, for everything you've ever wanted. And if you ever think of me, I'll be thinking of you. If you can spare an hour or two, you'll know what to do. I could be the one thing there in your hour of need. So if you decide to change your views, I'm thinking of you. Let's roll the dice in a fool's paradise. Shambling nights, breathing nothing but lies. Let's open our eyes. We should take a bus to somewhere else, to something new. Thank God we're alive and bite off more than we can chew. Do the things that just don't matter, laugh while others look in anger, stumble over four-leaf clovers and say goodbye to lonely banners. If you ever think of me, I'll be thinking of you. Through thick and thin, I bear it and grin and never give in. I could be the one thing left in your hour of need. So if you decide to change your views, I'm thinking of you. Thinking of you. Thinking of you. Thinking of you.
Ladies, can I ask you to move down for me, please, if that's okay? Thank you. Thanks very much. Just keep moving round and down for me, please, ladies and gentlemen. Jordan. That's a man. Just keep moving down for me, please. Thank you.
I guess I kinda sorta know I ought to be thinking of you. But a friendship's built on trust, and that's something you never do. Well, who knows, maybe tomorrow we can share each other's sorrow and compare our graveside manner as we wave our lonely banners. If you ever think of me, I'll be thinking of you. If you decide to change your view, I'm thinking of you. You can walk away from loneliness anytime you choose.
And you're the sort of person that hasn't anything to lose.
But who cares, maybe tomorrow you could lead and I could follow. So walk where angels fear to tread, for everything you've ever wanted. And if you ever think of me, I'll be thinking of you. If you can spare an hour or two, you'll know what to do. I could be the one thing there in your hour of need. So if you decide to change your views, I'm thinking of you.
Good afternoon. Family, close loved ones, friends and colleagues of Jai Ram Singh Gangotra, known to most as Jai, a popular and sociable man who was actually quite shy. Jai was a headstrong and intellectual gent who loved his family dearly, whilst also being loved by all he met. I would like to offer you all a very warm welcome to the chapel here at Gedling today, whilst also welcoming all those who join us via the live webcast. My name is Richard Late, and I'm the celebrant that will be leading today's service, which is interlaced with specially selected music and memories that will show the love and affection felt for Jai, as we unite to pay tribute, give thanks, and to celebrate his life, whilst also recognising that such a sudden loss is an overwhelming tragedy, a heartbreak. Death is so very different from other blows in life. When other misfortunes strike, there is hope that things will get better. If poverty comes, one works harder and hopes for better times. When sickness occurs, there is hope that health will soon return. But death seems so hopeless, so very final. The tender ties of a whole lifetime are abruptly broken, and the family unit, so tightly knit, is now so rudely shattered. What consolation can we then give to those who are left behind? What comfort can we impart which will stop your pain and your sorrow? Your loved ones here and your friends can offer their hearts and their love to ease your pain. And we hope that the love with which we surround you with now will help to comfort and support you through your days, weeks, and even months ahead. And our thoughts today are most certainly with you, Jai's family, at this, the very saddest of times. Today is indeed a day for memories, some shared here and some, no doubt, to be shared later. And it will also be remembered for many reasons. But mainly, I hope it will be remembered by you all as a very special day. A special day in which you shared some time with others in order to pay your last respects to a wonderful man whom you were all so very privileged to have known. I realise today is going to be difficult for you all, but amid the loss of a loved one and a dear friend to so very many, let us now remember, but also celebrate some of the wonderful years of life Jai spent with us following his untimely passing on what was his 55th birthday. We start our service here today with the lighting of a candle in the memory of Jai, followed by a touching tribute to a life well lived. Jai Ram Singh Gangotra was born on the 25th of August 1967 to Punjabi Sikh parents Prakash Singh and Nasib Kaur in a family home in Mapley Park, Nottingham. He was extremely fond of Mapley Park and never let anyone forget he was born, often saying it was the poshest part of Nottingham. Jay grew up alongside his three brothers, Atma, Karpa and Daya, and his three sisters, Surinder, Susan and Pindi. Though Jay and his siblings sadly lost their parents by the time he was 8 years old, they were raised by their loving, extended family, among whom Jay was known as the Joker, always grinning or sticking his tongue out for photographs. His family often called him Chiri while he was growing up, the Punjabi word for bird and a reference to his skinny legs. He attended Carrington Primary and Claremont Secondary throughout his childhood before moving on to High Pavement College to take his A-levels, where he first met Imtiaz, a long time and lifelong friend. Following his education, Jay soon found work at Diamond Cable, now known as Virgin. Looking back, he often considered this period as having been some of the best years of his working life, having made many fantastic friends over the course of his time there. Jay's most recent employment was at CDA in Langer, which he enjoyed and was hoping to end his working life. Jay first met Catherine in 1996 while she was working for his brother's clothing company. The two soon became a couple and were later married on the 6th of June 1998, combining both of their cultures by having a church wedding one day and a Sikh temple wedding the next. Their reception even included both a Punjabi DJ and an Elvis impersonator, making for quite the party. The couple welcomed their son, Ethan, in January 2001, with whom Jay was immediately besotted. He became a devoted father and was immensely proud of everything Ethan achieved, cheering him on at almost every cricket and football match he ever played. Jay and Catherine enjoyed a last-minute holiday to the Greek island of Thassos in 1999, where they fell in love with the island and befriended many of the locals. They became especially close to Costas and his family, the owner of the Emerald Hotel in Golden Beach, where they enjoyed his kindness and hospitality. Over the years, they also forged many close friendships with several other visitors from various different countries and would meet up with them year after year. Jay had great fun upon returning home, telling anybody who'd listen how wonderful the island was. And the couple went on to visit a further 23 times, a testament to how much they loved it. No matter how many times they visited, they always found something new to see or do, often driving out in a jeep to explore the mountains and villages hidden away around the island. Jay was well known, both at home and in Thassos, for his distinctive dress sense. He was also rather partial to a bit of fancy dress on occasion and was chuffed to bits when he won the best costume competition at the local cricket club's Caribbean evening. And when it came to music, Jay's tastes remained rooted firmly in the 80s, with David Bowie being one of his favourite artists. Though he wasn't initially much of a pet lover, things changed when he agreed to a family cat, with one soon becoming 3: Flower, Petal and Jimmy. Despite him being reluctant to take on any pet, Jay soon found himself a devoted cat dad, keeping a box of treats next to his bed, of which they'd line up at night as he talked to them in his cat voice. And Jay was an ardent Nottingham Forest fan and always held a season ticket, allowing him to catch as many games as he could. His faith in the club never wavered, and he always believed they'd be promoted back to their rightful place in the Premier League one day, saying, "We'll do it this season, every year." He attended every playoff game he could and took Ethan and his nephews along to watch the finals by his side. Jay was a joker at heart and was usually the first person out on the dance floor, making others smile. His love of dressing up even saw him attend a friend's Victorian-themed wedding as the Maharaja of the Punjab on one occasion. He'd often jest that his priorities were Nottingham Forest, his Mercedes, Thassos, the cats, Ethan and Catherine, in that order. Though everybody knew the reverse was true, devoted as he was to his family. Jay was a kind, funny and protective husband, father, brother, nephew, uncle, cousin, son-in-law and friend to so very many. It's with great sadness that we gather today to say our goodbyes. But Jay's spirit lives on in the hearts of those he loved. May we look back on the times we shared fondly and celebrate the many memories he helped us make over the years. These memories ensure that Jay will never truly be lost to us. May they bring us comfort. We'll need them as we come to terms with our loss and we face the difficult days that still lie ahead. And we should now take some time for a period of personal reflection as we watch a beautiful photographic tribute to Jay. As this plays, it offers a chance to reflect on the times that you have shared with Jay, the personal moments, the moments of fun and the laughter. Think of the times that you hold dear in your heart. Think of the memories that you have, because memories build a special kind of bridge when our loved ones have to part. They help us feel we're with them still, and they soothe our pain and grief. Our memories span the years we've shared, preserving ties of love, and they bring us peace of mind. So please, during this time, bring those memories to the forefront and hold them dear, remembering Jay and all that made him special to you as we watch whilst we listen to Depeche Mode with Just Can't Get Enough.
When I'm with you, baby, I go out of my head, and I just can't get enough. I just can't get
A lovely, lovely tribute, I'm sure you'll all agree. I would now like to welcome Jay's friend, Wendy Chung, to join me for the reading of a poem entitled Take Them With You by Donna Ashworth. Thank you.
These are words from Catherine that she wrote on the poem for me. And she said she thought she would choose this poem was very fitting because of the holidays that they had in Thasos. And also there's a shop in Golden Beach called Take Me With You that sells jewellery, and Jay, always joking, tried to stop her going in and spending money. And so Catherine's chose this poem. It's very beautiful. If someone you love did not make it on that trip, you can take it for them, with them. If someone you love did not see you reach that milestone, you can show them anytime you like. If someone you love did not get to do their living the way they always imagined, you can finish those dreams on their behalf. The beautiful thing about love, you see, is that death need not stop life. If you carry someone in your heart, you can always take them with you anytime you like.
Thank you, Wendy. And you're right, beautiful poem. The time has now come for us to say our final farewells to Jay as we listen to, and indeed quote, one of his favourite artists, David Bowie. I don't know where I'm going from here, but I promise it won't be boring.
Didn't know what time it was, the lights were low. Oh, oh. I leaned back on my radio. Oh, oh. Some cat was laying down some rock and roll, and I saw he said. Then the loud sound it seemed to fade. Came back like a slow voice on a wave of fade. That wasn't no DJ, that was hazy. There's a starman waiting in the sky. He'd like to come and meet us, but he thinks he'd blow our minds. There's a starman waiting in the sky. He's told us not to blow it, 'cause he knows it's all worthwhile. He's over. Let the children lose it. Let the children use it. Let all the children boogie. Look out your window, I can see his light. If he can sparkle, he may land tonight. Don't tell your papa, or he'll get us locked up in time. There's a starman waiting in the sky. He'd like to come and meet us, but he thinks he'd blow our minds. There's a starman. Starman waiting in the sky.
As our service here today begins to draw to a close, Jay's family would like me to thank you all for your kind words, cards, messages and the flowers that they have received, along with your continued love, support and attendance here this afternoon, both in the chapel and on the webcast. And following this service, they warmly invite you to join them for refreshments and the sharing of further memories at the Legends Lounge in the Trent end of the City Ground, the full address for which, if required, can be found on the rear of your printed orders of service. They would also like me to mention that any donations, if so desired, that wish to be made in memory of Jay, may be left in the Keyworth Cooperative Funeral Care collection box located as you exit the chapel, or made via the Just Giving page link on the rear of your booklets, where all money raised will be forwarded to the British Heart Foundation. I would personally like to thank our chapel attendant Jordan, along with our funeral director Melissa and her staff, for looking after us all so very well this afternoon. Those who leave us too soon are never really lost to us. We feel them in so many special ways, through friends they always cared about, in the beauty that they added to our days, in words of wisdom we still carry with us, and memories that never will be gone. For everyone, their special love lives on. Every single person who leaves this earth leaves behind them a legacy, an imprint, if you like. It may be a feeling, a lesson, a word, or even a character trait. But it is this something special that defines us, that allows us to be remembered. Look through the whole world, and there is, of course, no one like the one you have lost. But Jay still lives on in your memories, and though no longer a visible part of your lives, he will always remain a member of your family, or a part of your circle, through the influence that he has had on you and the special part that he played in your lives. Jay's legacy will be found within his son, Ethan, along with the memories and the love that he leaves to comfort you through your sadness. May this legacy shine in your hearts always and echo in your thoughts. Feel him in the breeze that brushes your face. Hear him in the music that you listen to, and see him in the beauty of nature all around you. For the gift of having known Jay is a privilege indeed, and your memories of him will stay with you forever. Now we shall shortly be leaving the chapel, but just for the moment, please remain seated as we listen to our final piece of music, chosen because of its affiliation with Jay's beloved Nottingham Forest. We exit today with Paul McCartney and Wings, with Mull of Kintyre, after watching the following clip, You Reds.
Mull of Kintyre, only strolling in from the sea. My desire is always to be on Mull
much have I seen? Dark distant mountains with valleys of green, past painted deserts, the sun sets on fire as he carries me home to the Mull of Kintyre. Mull of Kintyre, oh mist rolling in from the sea, my desire.